Hello YouTube. Alright, so today's video we're doing vehicle sourcing missions for our warehouse, and it's just one clip I got for you guys, just one vehicle. And the reason why I'm using the buzzard is because this is actually an old video, and I just never got around to uploading it, and trying to get my old videos uploaded. And this part's pretty easy, and this is actually not the best method because they could shoot you out of your helicopter. I just was in the mood for doing this, and as you guys can see, my health was pretty low, so it's not always the best option. I mean, if you have your snacks out while you're doing this, that's a good thing. I just didn't think of that at the time. And another thing you do want to do is, if the only thing you do have the buzzard, is blow up your buzzard. Like right now, I don't know why I didn't do that, because I end up calling it again, and the thing is, if it's not blown up and you call it again, it's still gonna be smoking, because as you guys did see, it was smoking back there, and when I call it, it's still smoking, and that problem becomes a worse problem because I don't end up blowing it up, and you guys will see once it occurs. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. And so just blow it up, so that way you could just call yourself a brand new one. You don't even got to pay for the damage or anything. All you gotta do is pay 1,750,000 to buy the oppressor. I mean the buzzard. What am I thinking? And but if you can get the buzzard, go ahead, get the buzzard. If the only thing you could really get, and you're desperate and you want to hurry up, get something right away, get yourself a buzzard. I mean, yeah, oppressor's better, but buzzard's cheaper, and you don't gotta pay for the upgrades. You just pay 1.7 million, and you don't upgrade it or anything. You just take it as is, and you fire on people and all that. So as you guys can see, I had my interaction menu out. I was prepared to call in my helicopter, and that's because you don't really know exactly when they're going to start showing up. So as soon as I see them showing up, I want to pull out my interaction menu. I want to have it out already, and be prepared so I could just call it in right away. And as you guys can see, it's already smoking, and you guys are maybe wondering why, because you guys have never run into that issue. Well, that's because I didn't blow up my buzzard earlier. That's why, and it was smoking earlier. Which is weird, I mean, if you go in your office with your buzzard on top of your roof, when you go inside, when you come back out, for some reason the smoking's gone, somehow repairs. And the reason why I get back in my vehicle right away so early is, well, for two reasons. Reason number one, sometimes, you run into the issue, you feel like you killed all of them, and so you try taking off and they end up showing up, and that's super annoying. Because the second reason is the fact that sometimes there's more enemies, but they don't end up showing up until you get into your vehicle and you start driving just a little bit. And that's really stupid that Rockstar made it that way, because you have a good chance of them damaging your vehicle, and you gotta pay for the cost, and that's super annoying. It's not fun. And then another thing you do want to be careful about, I don't think I was careful about it in this video. I mean, I seem like I was, because I was flying away. But when you do blow up these helicopters, you do want to be very careful that you don't blow them up too close to your vehicle that you're sourcing, because if you do blow up the helicopter and it manages to fall on top of the vehicle that you're sourcing, it will cause damage. I mean, obviously everybody knows that, but nobody really thinks about the helicopter dropping on top of your vehicle. Yes, it's a possibility. It is kind of rare to happen, but if you do not play it safe, I promise you it will happen and you will get damage. So the best way to avoid it is to try to blow him up before he gets close. And if you can't manage to do that, you do want to be careful when you do that too, because sometimes even when you blow him up as he's coming directly towards you, what's gonna happen is he'll blow up, but he'll still come forward, and he still has a chance of hitting your vehicle. So always be careful of that. Just try to get him away from your vehicle, blow him up, because if he falls anywhere on the ground other than where your vehicle is, well, that really doesn't matter, But with that said, that's why my helicopter went down too, because I didn't blow it up earlier like I should have, And that couldn't have killed me, because you guys saw that I was pretty low to the ground, But if I didn't pull out my parachute, I couldn't have died there. I wouldn't have wasted time respawning and trying to kill the guy all over again. Or, let's say, like, I did pull out my parachute like I did, but as you guys did see, the guys in the helicopter almost killed me. My health was red, and that would have never happened if I would have had a brand new helicopter, I wouldn't have been able to take more damage. And, this part's basically almost over, I kill everybody, I just want to show you guys, this mission because I want you guys to be prepared and know what it's like to run these missions before you actually go and make the decision on buying a business. Because yes, this is one of the best businesses in the game, but there is one problem. You work really hard, and you do make money with this. Yeah, I'm spending a lot of ammo and everything, but at the very end, something happens. But I'm not gonna say yet. But, you end up spending a lot of ammo, a lot of time and all that stuff. And, yeah, you do make all that back. But, not everybody likes wasting so much time in doing these sourcing missions. Because you do sell these vehicles for 80,000. And, that's just for one vehicle. And you gotta do all this hard work for it. I mean, yes, it's worth it, like I said. But, not everybody wants to, do all this just for 80,000, Because with MC business, you could just buy supplies and then you could do other stuff. But honestly, the best way to make money in the game is very simple. You buy supplies for your MC businesses. Then you either run crates or you source vehicles. Now, when you source vehicles, you shouldn't sell your large warehouses unless it's double money, because you can make so much money that way, because if you have like 3 or 4 warehouses, or even all 5 of them, and you sell all of them and it's double money, you can make a lot of money, But like I said, MC business, you can make money off of that while you're doing this. And this is where the problem came in. The damage came up to 2,000, which is not a big deal. As long as it doesn't go above 10,000, you're still making a pretty good profit. If it goes a little bit higher, then it becomes somewhat of a problem. But my vehicle ended up blowing up, and that was super annoying. I really hated that, because that happens from time to time. Not every single time, but it does happen. And it's super annoying because, like I said earlier, I spent all that ammo, all that time, all that hard work, and it ended up blowing up, and I didn't make any money at all. That is super stupid. But with that said, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you.